This is the Football Fundamentals Podcast. Week 16. We go
Awesome.
over.
Getting exciting now.
We go over each game. Pick our picks for your sake. I'm still your top dog. Been top dog all year. It's it's still above professional level. It's just not as good.
Yeah, all three of us aren't really doing that bad.
No, I'm at like 56%. Anything over 52, you win money with the VIG. So I'm happy with it. It's just I was almost 70% about 5 weeks ago. I had a couple pretty but game flow, I was really close. 1.5 points away from winning 3 games. But the flow of the game, I called it. Joe got a good one as well. Tampa Bay.
I did. Called that one right on the button. 31-27. It was sweating, though. Tom Brady had to do a little magic in that game, but...
Yeah, that shouldn't have really had to have played behind from there.
Yeah. How about them Jets? I did a rant earlier today. It should be up if you're interested. Talk about the Lawrence Jets. But I digress. Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
So, first up, we got the New York Giants at the Baltimore Ravens. Giants are getting 10. Over-under is 44.
The points seem low to me. I think because Baltimore against the Giants, I think I could see them putting up.
Yeah, they should be
Between
able to
24 to 30
close
points.
30, yeah, I think. Around 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit better than last week when I said the Ravens would throw up a lot of points. I think they can do it again. I would take the over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely over there on this one.
The Giants don't have as much talent as the Jaguars, but I think they're a better team. They have a better front office.
Yeah, they're better run.
The good thing about the Giants, Daniel Jones comes back this week, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to make a difference
Is
against
he
the
healthy
Ravens.
yet?
Healthy enough. He wants to come back and play.
I like Danny Dimes.
I like him, but he's not playing well right now, hurt, and that's not good for the team.
Most of the people on that team aren't playing well. The Ravens can run the ball. The Giants can't do much on defense.
No, they're hit or miss. They're missing their top guy right now, so that really hurts them.
If I'm playing fantasy, starting some Ravens.
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
I think you could get away with Dobbins. I think you could get away with the Gus Bus.
Yeah, they both seem to be the 1-2 punch in that backfield.
Yeah.
Ingram just not involved at all, really.
Yeah, the Giants are vulnerable to the tight end, so Mark Andrews.
Yeah, that's the best thing right there in the passing game. It's the only thing,
If
really.
if Danny Dimes starts, I mean, you could get some garbage time, cheap points out of it. I see it 31-17. I'd go with the Ravens. I don't think they can cover.
I got the exact same score, actually. I got Baltimore winning at 31-17.
Yeah.
Give away those 10 points.
I have it 31-21 Ravens, but I think the Giants can cover. They've been playing bad football. I think they can bounce back a little bit and get it close.
I suppose. Falcons, Chiefs.
Yeah, Falcons are plus 10.5, and the over-under is 53.
I can see a lot of points being scored in this game, so I can see 53.
Yeah. Julio is going to be out for this one again. At least that's what I heard. Yeah. But they still able to put up offense either way with Ridley and Gage. He's doing pretty good right now.
Falcons, I don't know what it is with them all year. They've been blowing those fourth quarter leads. Give that other one up last week to Brady in the Bucs.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know what they got to do to fix that defense. Because it just seems like they play good, then they just get tired.
They just need time.
They're just worn out.
Are we starting to get on the Gage bandwagon?
I'm not
completely
necessarily
there
for him, but yeah, he's doing good
Rooting
right now.
for the kid.
I'm acknowledging it.
Yeah.
I remember it was week 3 when I said I liked Gage, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's just because Julio's out." Seeing him still get stuff with Julio.
He's still not a guy I'm trying to go get.
He's
But Julio's been playing injured. Not that it's an excuse.
I understand. I'm just saying he's a young guy nobody really heard of. You could have got him for free. I think you still could get him for cheap, and I think next year that's the guy.
Maybe.
I mean,
That's a big maybe.
because if Julio don't play, I don't think Ridley is good enough to be the number one.
I think Julio will play. He's just not going to be Julio.
What I'm worried about is if it's come to fruition. I've been checking out some mock drafts already.
Oh, he's been doing some work.
Mock drafts.
A few mock drafts.
All right.
And obviously where the teams are currently at is where they're doing the draft. And they've got the Falcons taking a quarterback in the draft. If that happens, maybe they're finally done with Matt Ryan. Maybe that's the rumor going around there. I don't know.
I think that might be good for the team.
A different boost.
Yeah,
because
move on.
It is also a mock draft. It's not what the franchise is thinking.
No, I know that. I'm saying this is what the
I think that's a realistic possibility.
I saw in a mock draft.
Trevor Lawrence went 3rd.
You saw that?
No, I didn't.
I'll say, where'd you see that draft at?
Anyway, 31-20 Chiefs is how I have this game playing out. I like the Falcons. I think the Chiefs are overrated. I've said this for a couple weeks now, but they're still a really damn good team. I think it's a high-scoring game. I have it 51, which is under, but I wouldn't bet it. I could go over. This is a lot of points going to be in this game.
Yeah, I like a lot of points in this game. I think it's Chiefs 35-27. I do have the Falcons to cover. They can put up offense even without Julio. They've proven they can do that. The Chiefs, they have a good secondary. Their run stopping isn't that great, but you don't have to really worry about that with the Falcons. But I think that they can keep pace somewhat with the Chiefs, but they can't win this game.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board. I think the Atlanta will cover the spread, but I can't say win at 31-21. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but yeah, not enough.
I like the tight end for the Falcons.
Hurst?
Yeah, Hayden Hurst.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a big game. Big. Like top 7.
We're not going to pick our Chief of the Week this week?
Oh, Chief of the Week.
Chief of the Week?
I didn't even actually think about that.
You didn't think about it?
I didn't. It's the Falcons, so you got to go with Tyreek Hill.
You got to go with Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, it's the Falcons. Their defense.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
There's really no matchup to be analyzed here. The Falcons don't have a good defense. You got to go with their best player in Hill. He might get 150 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Might.
Yeah, it's Hill.
Because that's how teams seems to be beating the Falcons.
Yeah.
They just throw it on them. And
I mean, it's Hill. You got Kelsey there. He's going to get his. I mean, you got multiple guys on this offense right now.
Yeah. I think it's just going to be a pretty good shootout in general. But what's up next?
We got the Panthers at the Washington football team. Carolina's getting 2.5. Over-under's 44.5.
I think these teams are similar in a lot of ways. If you could combine these two into one team, might be the best team.
Yeah, if you could combine them, yeah.
you'd have a pretty good team.
I think the Panthers are kind of like a quicker transitional period like the Raiders. They're still trying to figure out this offense. Although I think
they have the pieces, though.
I think finally has come to fruition our preseason prediction. Robbie Anderson is pretty much not the go-to guy anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
he's startable, he's usable, but
yeah.
he's not anything what he was, and that's exactly what we predicted. By the end of the season, it's over. But I like Washington. I think Washington gets to Bridgewater, and it might mess up his day.
Yeah, that Washington defense is tough.
Bridgewater
they get the quarterback.
Still got in the back of his head about his injury.
He's been getting hit lately these last couple games. He's been taking some serious shots.
And Washington is the team that hits the most.
They do.
So I don't think you can go with the Panthers winning here. I like the Panthers. I think they match up pretty well, but Washington's on fire right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep running with that. I have it close, though. 24-21, Washington.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I got Washington winning 27-24. Keeping it close, but Washington pulls it out.
Yeah,
and this will win the division for them.
Yeah, it would. So, yeah, I have
with this win and Giants losing, yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of a quick game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the best one of the season. Or the week.
The best one of the
we're to the Cowboys game already?
Almost.
Oh, almost.
We got the Browns at the Jets. Jets are getting 10. Over-under's 47. I don't know what to think after last week.
I did say 2 weeks ago.
I am not going to make fun of them. I know that.
I still make fun of them.
Well, they've been playing hard all year. I said that every week. It doesn't mean they're going to win. They're just playing hard every year.
Yeah, were they going to cover?
So they got a team going from West Coast to East Coast that looked past them. It sucks. Rams are one of the best teams in the league. But I did say I like those two running backs. That Ty Johnson. I told a couple people, take a shot at him. I mean, it's playoff week. They're going to get theirs.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be a good game just because Darnold was passed over by the Browns for Mayfield. It's kind of been the narrative every time they play each other. But I think this one means a lot to the Jets, just in general.
Why?
This one
They got their win. I mean,
They technically don't want their win.
the players want to win.
The players do want to win.
Because the players are playing for their contracts. I think they all want out. They got to prove they can play, just like I told you before.
I think the Jets will win another game this season. They might not even have the second round pick. They might end up with the third.
I don't. There's only 2 games left.
Yeah.
Who are they going to beat?
I think they'll beat the Patriots.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
It is.
I think they'll beat the Patriots. Yeah. They could beat the Bears. I've seen Mitch Trubisky.
They don't play the Bears.
You don't play the Bears.
They don't play the Bears, so it doesn't matter.
I thought they played the Bears.
Dude, there's 2 games left.
They're playing the Browns this week.
They got the Browns and the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn, I was really hoping.
It's not the Cleveland Bears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chicago
Cleveland
Browns.
Bears. I don't know why I was thinking that.
Does that change anything for you?
No, I think they beat the Patriots. But I don't think they win this game. But I think they look competent. I bet you this is a game. They don't look terrible.
No, Cleveland's looking good.
They do look good.
Their offense is looking good. Their defense is getting better. It's getting healthier.
I agree.
It's getting hot when they need to.
Those damn Jets screw me every week. If I think, they're going to cover the spread, they get their ass handed to them.
I kind of feel like they're going to cover, but I'm not going to do it.
And if I pick them not to cover, they keep it close. If I call them transvestites, they win a game. It's freaking awful. I'm sick of them.
I told you guys early in the season, the Jets are a team that always, every year, they win a game they shouldn't win. And it's always done at a time that nobody expects it. And I've been saying this. And then what did I do? Jets lose to the Rams 100-0. I'm not even want a chance for them to make the line. Terrible. That was the game.
That was like the rock bottom game for you.
Right there.
Yeah.
But nobody could have predicted that. The Rams should have
They do it all the time.
crushed them.
Every year they do it. They'll win 3 games a season, and it'll be against the Rams. But it's always right at their lowest that they're just they decide to play.
Yeah. It's
kind of one of those we got nothing else to lose kind of thing, and they come out and whoop the ass.
I think the Jets will keep it somewhat close. Just because of how they're playing and how they match up. I don't think they can win this game. I don't think they do. I have it 28-20. I think 10 points is still a lot. We've just been desensitized by that line because they've lost numerous times with that line.
Yeah.
I got to agree with him, though. I mean, I got the Jets covering. It's 27-20. Cleveland wins the game, but I think the Jets cover.
You guys can fall into the trap if you want to, but I'm going to take the Browns 31-20. They cover the 10.
Yeah, well, I picked them to cover, so you'll probably get it this week.
I will make 2 notes so everybody can have this in their head when they watch the game or see the stats at the end of it. Browns play press D. They have 2 really good corners in Greedy and Ward. Sam Darnold struggles against man coverage and press D. So, with his whole history and this game, Sam Darnold should be terrible.
All right.
He should be absolutely terrible.
I feel confident in my pick now.
I say, let me go back now. I think you just talked me right out of that.
Yeah, why don't you say that before?
Because
Dude,
that's important.
What I saw last game,
and you being a fan saying that's
they played a lot of man last game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I saw last game is the Rams play press man defense. They have, per PFF, the 2 best corners in the league. And the Jets threw the ball pretty easily on them.
Yeah, it wasn't the receivers beating them. That was
you
Darnold.
could say they didn't show up. Maybe that's true. I don't think the Jets can beat the Browns, but they beat the Rams the same way the Browns play. So it's like, just do the same thing you did last week on offense.
I think the Browns play it better offensively, though.
Yeah, I agree, and that's why they lose. They shut the Rams down, which I don't
That's
think
why
they
I think
should.
they lose by double. That's why I think they lose by 10.
I think they lose by 8. I
don't
it's
think
a
that
risk.
offense. I don't think the offense
guys
can keep
suck.
up with the because look at the Browns. They've been playing good offensively.
They've
At
been playing
least
good.
they've been putting up points.
But it's
on
not
good
been
defenses.
Mayfield that's been just
But he's been playing good though.
because they've been running. They've been opening
Yeah,
up
they got
the
Chubb
pass.
back, and that helped a lot. But that's what that whole scheme's for. Do the play action pass and just chuck it.
This will be an interesting game. I have it right 1 point above the over.
You talked me
I think
right out of that.
I-
Thank you.
I think it does.
Change the score.
go-
Cleveland wins at 31-20. Give away the points.
If the
take
Browns
the over.
cover, then that's a super 3D version of chess where I talked you out, so I can be the only one to get a point here.
You talked me right out of it. Good job.
Yeah, I think those.
No, it is
good.
risky. They just match. They're like the same defense, scheme wise. I don't know. I didn't mean to make you flip flop, dude.
He should. Although I may not have
flip-flopped
liked
that
to
bitch
have
like
the
a
1
frickin'
point, but whatever. Next up, we got the Chicago Bears at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jags are getting 7.5. Over unders 47.
Now I looked this up after the game
What'd you look up?
because I saw it and I thought it and I had to know the stats. Because Mitch looked good. He looked good. He threw for 190. Or no, I'm sorry. He threw for 274 yards. Okay?
It's good.
197 of those yards came after the catch. He threw for 77 actual yards. Now, think that's a big deal? He was the second worst in the NFL at quarterback throwing downfield. So just because his receivers decided they were going to play a game,
I'll say it sounds like the receivers were good, not Trubisky.
that's what I'm saying. And everyone's back on the Trubisky bandwagon. Oh, he's playing great. No, he just...
Well, it wasn't just that one game. Before that, he didn't play a bit terrible. He was good.
I'm not jumping on that bandwagon.
No, I don't believe in Mitch.
He's
Although
not the future.
He looked better now that he risked, after getting benched and everything, he's playing maybe a little fire
This
under
is
his
usually
ass.
how his cycle goes so far in his career.
But he threw for 70 yards. That's what his stats came out to, air yards. That's the second lowest in the NFL for Week 15 per PFFA. So, do you think the receivers destroyed Jacksonville? Because Mitch is not going to throw it downfield.
I mean, I can definitely see that, yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville's not a good team right now, so I can definitely see that.
Yeah, the defense isn't playing well.
I don't think Mitch plays well. I think they could still win this game.
I think Chicago, trying for that final playoff spot,
Mooney's playing better.
gets a gift with Jacksonville. They're going to get a gift win.
Yeah. I have a 26-21 Bears. I'll take the Jaguars to stay close enough to cover that 7.5.
Oh, that's a foolish bet. That's a foolish bet.
Oh,
Chicago wins at 24-14.
So Joe likes the Bears to win the Super Bowl now.
Oh, no. Let's
Whoa,
not get
hang
stupid.
on. Wait, that's not out of the question.
That's not
It's
even
not out of
coming
the
on.
question.
I would
Okay?
not pick the Bears to win the Super Bowl in the next 10-plus years.
Depends on the odds.
How?
Might wager it depending on what the odds are. But
I got the Bears 28-20. I'm going to take them to cover that 7.5.
so I'm the only one who...
No, I'm the only one.
Oh, you're the only one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and me both got the Bears.
I'm the only one taking Jacksonville.
The
Just
Bears
because
are
they
hot
had a
right
bad
now.
week. They're not that bad of a team.
Well, the Jaguars are a bad team.
They are
mean,
a bad
they-
team. And they
you
got
know-
trounced, and I called it that they'd get trounced.
They're 1-14, so I mean they're a bad team.
Yeah, they're a bad team.
They're a bad
They're,
team.
they're worse than the Jets.
The Bears are not great.
If the
They're a
Jets and the
playoff
Jaguars
team,
played
though.
head-to-head, yeah, the Jets could actually win another game.
I hope the Jaguars win, though, secretly as a Jets fan.
Well, of course you do. Next up, we got Cincinnati Bengals at the Houston Texans. Cincinnati's getting 7. Over-unders 46.5. Texans' offense is hurting without Fuller.
Bengals have looked good without Burrow.
They have. They
They
beat
have.
the Steelers, but that's a division game, so I don't know how much to take away
And
from that.
And Pittsburgh's been struggling.
Yeah.
Steelers basically have lost the last three in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not doing well right now.
Spoiler.
And there's all kinds of problems coming out of that offense. You got Juju with whatever going on with his texting and stuff before the game.
No, he's dancing on the logo with his Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, they told him he's not allowed to do his Instagram before the games. He's doing it in the locker room, I guess.
Juju said he's not going to dance anymore because they laid his butt out for doing that. He's been getting smoked. Teams are triggering him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude. He did that there. They bam!
Yeah,
He's on the ground. Mommy.
How'd that go?
Mommy.
We're talking about the Bengals Texans. Let's get
That's
back
true.
to
We
that.
are. Wrong team. All right.
I think the Texans beat the Bengals. I have it 26-20. I think the Bengals can cover that spread because Bengals are playing good.
They are playing good.
I think the Bengals, it was a fluke win last week. Like I said, it was a division team. They're not going to have that same success against Houston. I got Houston winning at 28-17.
What's Houston going to do?
Win the game.
How? I'm just saying, what's their line of attack? Houston's got J.J. Watt. They got some good defensive pieces. Their offense is in shambles.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about Cincinnati's run
have
game.
no
They don't
head
really
coach.
have a run game.
Okay.
I think it's more of a...
Crennel's a better coach than what they had.
I agree. But I'm saying, I think it's more of a reach saying the Bengals got lucky last week than it is the Texans got lucky last week.
Texans got lucky last week?
They didn't look
By
as bad as
losing?
they should.
I don't think they
should.
looked exactly how they should have.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't that bad.
They
What
weren't
was
good.
the
They
score on
weren't.
that
It was
game?
20-27. Colts.
Yeah, 20-27. The Colts should have destroyed them. They kept it close most of the game. It was a competitive game.
It was a competitive game.
Honestly,
That's what I
this
thought
should
would
just be a
happen.
pick'em game. Two freaking losing-ass franchises.
I mean, yeah, the spread is
Coin
kind
flip
of a lot, but
Well, you both have
I
Texans?
think, yeah.
That's why the
Yeah.
spread is going that high to the Bengals, because everybody has the Texans. I'm telling you, the Bengals are not that bad. I think they'll cover.
I don't know.
I
The
think you're
Bengals are
crazy.
playing better. Dalton's playing
If
better.
you think it's a
or not
pick 'em
Dalton.
game and the Bengals are getting 8, and you don't take the Bengals, then you don't know what you're talking about.
I never know what I'm talking about. Have you seen my record?
You're only 4 games behind.
I'm only right 13 more times than I am wrong. Out of 15 weeks so far, that's not good.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's less than
bad.
one pick a week.
I think
Better.
most people don't realize how good that is till they do it.
yeah.
I implore you, try it.
Try it.
Try it. One season. 52% of the time, if you're at 52%, you can be professional gambler on sports. That's how easy that is. You, Joe,
Me?
are professional. That's why you're on a show right now.
That's why I'm on the show. 'Cause I am professional. Professional what? We don't know yet. We'll discuss that on a different show. But no, I think
All right.
I think Cooks has a big day.
A big
I think
day?
I think he's gonna have a big day.
I
I can see him getting just over 100 yards, maybe 6-7 catches. He's gonna have a.
How's your boy
good day.
crush doing on the Bengals? He's still running?
My boy crush. Who's my boy crush?
Joe Mixon, the best running back ever.
He's top 20. But
Is he?
no, he. Well, I mean, in the league, top 24 if healthy, he is. But yeah, he's not playing this week. He got Gio, but Gio is kind of taking a back seat to Samaje. I think that's how you pronounce it. P. Ryan.
Samaje P. Ryan. I like Samaje. He's a little slow.
Yeah,
He's got a waddle to him.
seems like all the P. Ryans do.
But I like him.
Yeah, Mixon's not even on the radar.
Yeah, he's not. He's
Yeah.
not playing. But I do think Cooks has a good game. But I guess you got Kiki out there.
Kiki?
It's hard. But you got Watson, who's able to lift his offense and put up points. So I think they can put up points, and I think they can beat the Bengals. That's why I have it 30-20 Texans.
Like I said, my hunch is I'd see Cooks having a big game. He's due for one, and
Yeah,
I can see him getting it there.
as long as he's healthy. But I mean, he looks like it.
Yeah.
Huh? Are you doing
I
something?
am trying to get this to work, but I
Taking
just,
a long time.
I can't get it to work.
Is it for this game or can I move on?
You can move on.
Oh, okay. Next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers were getting 1.5 earlier this week, but it switched to the Colts getting 1. Over-under's 43. Steelers just playing bad right now. Right now, I think that their 3-game losing streak continues. I'll take them for a 4th, honestly. Colts are playing better. Their offense is playing good. Their defense is playing lights out right now. I like them to win this game.
I'm just absolutely furious at this.
I clicked the wrong button. My thing went
I'm getting pounded by ads right now. I can't even get back to my sheet.
He's sitting there talking and we're just like, yeah, okay.
I'm watching porn right now. I'm trying to just look at the freaking rankings. Like, that's it. What is the freaking rankings?
Rankings for what?
The running back rankings. I want to see where Joe.
Oh, he's not even in the top page.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, he's
so far down.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago he was top 50, but after that he's got to be close to 100.
Oh, wow. I didn't know he was that far down.
Yeah.
So, he's missed like half the season.
Yeah, so he whiffed a big time on that
so
one.
you got a big old 0 on the board.
Yeah, I got 1.
No, you got 0 on the board.
What do you mean a 0? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 0.
It adds up. Okay. I see what you're saying.
I'm currently at -2.
I'll take that. I'm happy.
No.
I'll be -3.
DK will be over Lockett.
Yeah, okay. I'll still be -2. Because I'm going to lose to Kyler Murray.
I got to look at it.
Yeah, you're -2.
So you're ahead of me by 2 points already.
I'm not doing terrible.
No.
Although that OBJ is going to haunt me till next season.
Yeah.
He might not get it, though.
I don't think he will. I was being...
You're at 1 point right now?
Fantasy points?
All right.
Wait, are we starting?
Colts to Steelers.
Colts, Steelers. I think the Colts win this game.
You think the Colts win this game?
Oh, I think the Colts win this game. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
They should.
I think the Colts should win this game.
I've been advocating the Colts over both of you for like 10 consecutive weeks. In the game,
every week they keep getting better.
I say the Colts aren't going to win. Like, they shouldn't.
You just said they are.
I said they shouldn't. You guys are going to fight me on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steelers, they match up perfectly against Colts. Steelers should be able to throw them into the ground. This should be an easy Steeler win. Except the Steelers, playing like garbage right now, I don't think they can. I'll take them to cover out of respect because they should win this game. That's it. I have it 21-20 Colts.
All right. I'm going to take them to cover the 1.
I'm going to take them to cover the 1.5 because they should win the game.
All right. I mean...
It's not the 1.5 anymore, though. The Colts are getting 1.
Oh, the Colts are getting 1?
Yeah,
the line moved to the Colts.
Moved.
Oh. Well, you got to tell me those things.
I did
dude.
at the beginning. You want me to go through it?
Well, if the Colts are the underdogs, then Colts win straight up.
Yep. That sounds accurate.
They shouldn't, though. They really shouldn't.
Maybe if both teams were playing at the same level.
It's the Steelers are just playing so bad.
Yeah, they're playing
now.
terrible, and the Colts are playing good.
The Colts might have 4 interceptions this game.
That's just Rivers. That's a normal game.
No, I mean taken away from the Steelers.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Honestly, the way they match up analytically, metacritically, however you want to put it, Steelers win in just about every category. Just about.
You just make up words now, don't you?
I was being facetious, Joe.
What'd you call it? Metacritically?
Metacritically?
It's metacritically right.
I was being purposely facetious.
Purposely?
See, there it goes.
That's intent.
That's a big word for you, isn't it? I think you're both wrong.
I'm trying to make a joke. Now I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, but see, that's my job to crush your joke.
Funny, though.
But you're both wrong. The Steelers, I just cannot see them losing 4 games in a row.
They shouldn't.
They bounce back. I got them winning at 31-28. I had them winning before the spread changed. I just think they really can't put together. They still have no run game. Poor Ben's going to throw his shoulder out,
They
throwing
probably
as much
won't
as
have
he
a
is.
run game the whole year. But yeah,
I think their defense helps them out a little bit. Pittsburgh wins this game.
Yeah, because the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing so bad, this is how the game's going to go down. This is what's going to happen. The Colts are going to run all over the Steelers. That's what's going to happen. That's going to be the narrative of this entire game.
Who runs better, Hines or Taylor?
oh Taylor,
If they're going to run all over him,
he'll run.
somebody
Better.
got to beat the badass.
I think they're both fantasy starts.
I mean, yeah, they kind of have.
Who
been.
does better? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think Taylor has a good day.
I think
that's going to be
Taylor
the
too.
narrative,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't see that coming. That's how I see it. That's the only way that the data I have makes sense where the Colts can win this game, because the Steelers they're not going to be able to get first downs.
How many yards do you think they'll throw for?
Who?
Colts.
The Colts?
Less than 250.
Yeah, probably about I was going to say about 230.
230.
230. I think the
feel like
Steelers
they'll
throw
have
for
more
more
than
yards.
But like I said, I think the Steelers' defense picks up this week. I can see Rivers, maybe a fumble and an interception, 2 turnovers at least.
I think they'll
by
have close
Rivers.
to 300.
I think that's what's going to make the
I can
difference in
see
this
that.
game.
But like I said, I think the narrative is nobody expects the Colts to be able to run the ball, and I think they're going to be able to run the ball. I think both running backs are start-worthy.
I think only one will be.
Maybe.
I think it'll be Taylor, but yeah, I think only one. All right.
Oh.
Well, next up, we got the Denver Broncos at the Los Angeles Chargers. Denver's getting 3.5. The over/under is 48.5. Denver got beat up last week.
They've been beat up all year.
Beat up.
But they can show up at any time.
They're a good team.
They have the potential to be a good team. I would
say
hate
they
to
got a
face
good
this team
future
next
ahead.
year.
They got a good base.
They
I don't
have
think
a
they're a good
great
team,
future ahead.
but they're not a good team yet.
I'll take them to cover this.
Yeah, I'm taking them to win this one.
I wouldn't
Oh.
go that far.
I would.
Damn.
The Chargers, they're going down slowly a little every week. Denver, yeah, they had a bad week, but any given game for them, really, they can go all out. But I have Denver to win this one 27-23 over the Chargers.
See, that's the part of this that I think a lot of our viewers don't really understand or pay attention to. Is we pick games. You might have 3 wins on the whole week,
But
and
it
he
depends
might
on
have
which ones
10
you
wins
win.
on the whole week. But he could be equal to him on how much money they're made because of things like this. Denver wins. That's an upset.
I like
You pick that
upset.
straight up with no points, that's paying. It's paying a lot more than what I'm going to do, which is say I think the Chargers win, but the Broncos, I'll take the points. The Broncos with the points would beat the Chargers. And that pays less, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm not ballsy enough to say Denver wins.
I'm confident
this game.
saying they win, honestly.
Wow. So we just all 3 got a different thing going on here because I think the Chargers win this one. Herbert is proven to be a good freaking
He's
quarterback.
proven to who?
Proven to everybody.
I fuck with him.
What else, you Looney Tunes? You don't talk to me like that.
All right, Tony.
Oh, all right.
The Chargers win this one 24-20. Give away the points. Denver don't cover.
Well,
Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys getting 3. 49.5.
Underdogs at home, huh?
I don't know why they're the underdogs.
Yeah, Cowboys win straight up. I'll pick them to win.
Yeah,
I'll
take that.
Hell yeah. Eagles are playing garbage time right now.
They're surviving.
But the Cowboys are garbage time.
Yeah, but they've been playing fantastic
not like the last
few
3
weeks.
weeks.
I'm holding true to what I said 3 weeks ago. Cowboys will end the season strong.
They're doing it right now.
I know they are.
They got to finish strong next week against the Giants.
They will do that.
That'll be a good game if Giants lose this week.
I'll say the Cowboys will beat the Eagles this week, beat the Giants next week,
Just need
and
more
at 7-9. That's not too shabby.
Oh.
I would take that with the way they've been playing.
Oh, and did you guys see after my rant about don't start Zeke, no matter what he says, Pollard, even if Zeke starts, an hour after we published this show, Zeke said he wasn't going to start.
Mm-hmm.
Pollard killed it.
Pollard killed it, yeah. He did.
I called that early. Even if Zeke would have played, Pollard's the guy. Pollard's a good running back. I've been saying that for a year.
That's why I got upset. Even as a fan, I love Zeke. Loved him at Ohio State. Loved him in Dallas. I wouldn't have paid him that kind of money.
He's starting to get long in the tooth.
Running backs are two dime a dozen. And
how long of a contract was it? It was a 4
pretty much rest of his. No, it's like an 8 year.
Was it that long?
Pretty much his rest of his career is going to be at
so
Dallas.
He's locked in there either way.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd have a heck of a time trying to trade him with that contract.
Yeah, no.
No, but Pollard is a good back. I think the Cowboys win this. I would take it. I think it's pretty easy, too. I think they win by like 9. I have it 26-17.
Wow, that much.
I got 27-24 Cowboys winning, but...
Yeah, I think it'll be kind of close. I have a 24-20 Cowboys.
I don't think the Eagles are a bad team. It's just right now, the situation.
It's like the Colts Steelers right now. It's
I think the game's going to be close because that fourth quarter, I can see Hurst trying to do a comeback in the game. Might get a score or two in there. To try and do a fancy comeback, show that he can do it in Philly, but I think
Hurst
holds off.
I mean, we've drilled that bad. We've beaten that horse, but
yeah.
Hurst is a good quarterback. I mean, from what he shows his potential, it's good.
All right. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Rams at Seattle Seahawks. Rams are getting 1. Over-under's 47.5.
I take the Rams win straight up.
Rams win?
Really?
Rams win.
Even after they laid that egg last week?
The Rams?
Losing to the freaking Jets?
I think that's why they win this game.
I see that they definitely want to go out and just kick anybody's ass now.
I think the reason the Rams lost to the Jets is because they were not paying attention to the Jets. They were looking at this game. They were analyzing. They were scrimmaging. They were practicing to beat the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to come out and they're going to win this game. Straight up. Now, it's only 1.5 points. Not huge margin.
It's basically a pick'em.
It's like a pick'em, yeah.
And the game could determine the winner of this division because Seattle leads it right now by only a game.
Yeah, the Rams need this one. So
if the Rams do win this game, I think they have enough division wins that could give them first in the division at least.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Rams are playing for a lot more than Seattle because Seattle's already clinched a playoff spot. Now it's just trying to win that division.
The Rams aren't even in the playoffs right now, are they? They got kicked out because they lost the Jets, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, they're 9-5, but yeah.
No, they're still in.
Are they
thought. They just lost their top seed.
Maybe.
So now they're a wild card. I could be wrong.
They'd get the number 6 seed right now.
Okay.
But.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think they've been planning this.
But you win the division, you get a home game. So
I will say, the first time they played each other, I also said this. It's a lock-it game. Just got to say that out loud. I like Higbee. I think Higbee's honestly the in a good spot against Seattle. Even against Jamal. Because that's what's going to happen. Jamal Williams. Or Adams. I don't know why I said Williams.
Yeah.
Jamal Adams is going to cover Higbee a lot.
I'm not worried about Higbee that much.
I'm not either.
Mm-hmm. But I think the Seahawks will win this game. I have it 24-21. Like the Seahawks played Washington last week. It wasn't necessarily the prettiest game, but they got it done. I think that prepared them well for this game.
Yeah, they're not going to – the Rams, even with Aaron Donald, it's not going to provide more pressure.
Well, yeah, it definitely is not as good, but I think it's a good starter for him because that is a top defense. Yeah. And it's kind of similar to the Rams, but not quite.
Yeah, I think Seattle beats them up pretty good and clinches that division. I got them winning 37-20.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they come in there and just beat them up, lock their division, get their home game.
That's bold.
That way they don't have to worry about next week.
Got them winning by 17.
Yeah, I think
3 scores. Wow.
They stomp a mud hole in the Rams.
I don't know. I think Goff has a better game than Russell Wilson through the air.
See, children, this is why you should never smoke crack.
Whoa, you went right to crack? Just skipped the fun stuff and went right to serious.
Yeah.
No, should never smoke. Don't do drugs, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was oddly specific, too.
You think Goff is going to be better than Wilson?
Yeah.
No.
I think Goff will do better than Wilson.
Ooh.
So I'm all by myself here?
I think you are.
Put me on the board because I kind of need the points.
Okay.
Put me on the board for it. I need the points.
I'll put you on the board. You want to put him on that board
does
for that?
better than Goff. Are we talking yardage?
I said through
Passing
the air.
yards.
Through the air, so passing yards.
Passing yards.
Yes, Wilson does better than Goff.
Define better. Just more
More
yards? More QBR?
If you're talking through the air, just passing yardage.
Okay.
Completion percentage?
No, we're talking
He's saying
yardage.
passing yards.
Just yards.
That's what you say. He'll do better through the air. Gets more passing yards.
I'll take
Wilson
that.
beats him.
I'll take that.
All right.
Put it on the board.
Let's
go.
Shit. It's been a while since we've done this, people.
You know how
No, it's been a while since you've done it.
Not since that Bears-Titans debacle.
How many yards Russell Wilson threw for last week? 121.
Yeah, you know how many yards?
121.
They didn't throw a lot against the Jets either.
We're going to talk right out of this in a second.
What is this on the board?
Goff looked really bad against the Jets as well. I just think Seattle's defense is not good.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. That's why I think Goff will be able to do pretty much whatever he wants because that's kind of how Seattle's been playing. But Wilson will have to work for everything he gets, and he can.
If they win by the margin
they're
that
gonna run a little bit more.
then it should be easily.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have put you on the board for 3 scores. Beating the Rams. That seems bold.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, they're going to
We should double dip
You want
this
to
game.
double?
You want to double dip
Are
this
you okay
game?
with that? 3 scores?
7,
I'm not gonna
14.
force
no,
you, but that's
on that one.
Well,
That's-
what did he say?
what?
Because I don't have it. I don't care.
He said 37-20.
37-20.
30. So you have
3 scores.
I got him three. I got him winning by 3
17
scores.
points. 17 points.
I-
Would you go with 15? 14 and a half. 14 and a half.
It's still 3 scores.
Yeah, but it's 14 and a half.
That's 2 scores.
Yeah, it's 2
That's
scores.
2 scores.
Am I that confident Seattle beats the Rams by 3 scores? Basically. Yeah. Going back to
Seattle
I'm doing a
wins.
walk of shame over here.
Seattle wins by what? 14.5 points.
14 and a half.
He could come back in this on the board.
Yeah. Wow.
So I don't know what kind of time he put into
He's
this
got
game.
some kind of algorithm going over there.
Yeah, I mean, I might have been a little biased looking at this game from my point of view,
That's still too much.
but yeah,
That's
a
too
lot.
much. I don't think they've lost a game by more than
If
12 the
Joe
entire
only,
year except that game.
If Joe only gets this correct,
Well, that'd help. a lot.
Okay.
And that'd be a
and
big
this is
one.
rough math, so don't kill me on it. If Joe only gets this correct and bets both of those, he would win more money than if he won 60% of just betting normal.
Damn.
This one game, if he nails it,
If you're that confident.
I like those odds. Have I been wrong about anything on Seattle on my board yet? Okay, I've only got one Seattle thing on DK over Lockett, but still.
All right. Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
Oh.
All right.
That's right.
All right. So we're going to go on to the Sunday night game. We got Tennessee Titans at the Green Bay Packers. Titans are playing good. Derrick Henry's playing good.
Yeah.
That's just what happens. No, Green Bay.
And with Indianapolis nipping at their heels for that division lead, Tennessee's playing for a lot more than Green Bay this week.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but I think Green Bay is just too good a team.
I agree.
No, I don't think their defense can control enough. I think Tennessee pulls the upset this week.
I think they're.
I got Tennessee winning at 24-21.
I have them winning by 7. Packers 27-20.
I have it Packers 31-28. But I think the Packers defense is going to play better than the Titans. Maybe not run stop, but as a whole, I think their defense will be better. Tennessee's defense has been kind of slipping the last few weeks. And Green Bay still has an elite corner in Jair Alexander. You stop A.J.
Yeah.
Brown, that's pretty good for the passing game right there against the Titans.
I like the Titans, and the Titans in the playoffs are dangerous.
Yeah, in the
Because
playoffs, yeah.
there's a specific team that they can beat. The Packers are not that team. Packers
too much
will
offense.
beat the Titans.
Yeah.
No, they won't.
The Titans can beat teams like the Ravens. The Titans, that's how they match up, not against the Packers. It's not how they play football.
Here's why Tennessee pulls off the upset. Green Bay's already locked up their division. So the only thing Green Bay is playing for is the number 1 seed.
Which is a pretty good thing.
They're 1 game back, I believe.
They've actually got it locked, depending on what happens. They've got it right now.
Do they have it right now?
Because the Saints were 10-4 before their win the other day.
Okay.
If the Saints lose, there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens.
Well, yeah.
So it's still early enough that things can move around.
So everything comes down to next week. I mean, if the Packers win this one, they'll keep that 1-game lead over the Saints, with the Saints winning the other day.
Well, then they should try to win this one then.
They're going to try.
Well, I mean,
but I just think that Tennessee's just got so much more to play for. They're sitting there tied in the division with the Colts. They don't want the Colts having out a home game. I think they want to play that first game at home. They want to win that division.
Yeah,
I think they play a little harder this week.
It would help that team a lot if they had a home game.
I think Devontae Adams has a great game.
He should. They don't really have anybody to stop him.
Well, Adams had that down week, but I'm not saying it's not going to be a good game.
This is going to be a good game.
It's going to be a great game. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, Packers' run defense is pretty bad. Derrick Henry should be able to run all over them in this one.
Oh, yeah. He's a monster.
Yeah.
Just sucks he's only going to play for a couple more years the way he's running.
Yeah, any time.
Yeah.
You guys good?
Good. Last game.
All right, Monday night, Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots.
Final Monday night game of the season.
Pats are getting 7.5. Over-under's 46.
You explain to us why you think you're
I'll
Pats.
go
I
last.
just want to move on
I'll
from
go
this
last
one.
for a reason.
Well, I thought they'd play better last week against Miami. We lost a lot of people. It got kind of ugly and went downhill quick. I don't see this being very good. I think we'll lose by more than 7.5, so I'm taking the Bills 27-17. We have Stephon Gilmore out. That's our top corner. We're not going to be able to stop Diggs. They see the Bills being able to do whatever they want, really.
How much do you have them losing by?
10.
I'm pretty much on the same bandwagon. I got them losing by 11. I got Buffalo 28-17.
Okay. We're all on the same page.
Okay.
I just thought I had a big margin. I think they're going to lose by more than that, 14.5.
I mean, it's possible.
I think the Bills will enjoy winning.
Oh, yeah. The Bills want
They're gonna
this
love this.
really bad.
they're
Not
gonna-
necessarily to win, but to just embarrass the Patriots.
So this 46 line is where I'd actually bet this, and I'd bet the over. I'd bet the over on it.
I wouldn't.
The
bet-
Patriots
I wouldn't
aren't going to
bet
walk
this.
away with no points.
No,
I
but
think the Bills will
they
put up
could
at
very
least-
well end up with less than 10. They might score once. The Bills are a good team, and they really want to just rub it in our face.
Yeah, I have the Bills scoring 34. So,
I can see that easily happening.
so if
yeah.
the Patriots walk away with 2 touchdowns, it's over. So,
Yeah.
I think that just about wraps it up, children.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Ain't no final thoughts? No?
well, I will say our game picks are going to be much more in depth for the playoffs. We're going to continue to pick the games. We're going to do our drawing the week before the Super Bowl. Just
Pro
in
Bowl
case,
Pro Bowl.
Yeah, the Pro Bowl week. Just in case some stuff happens on the board where there's a tie, we can break it with the Super Bowl. Now, if you're not part of the Facebook page, you should be part of that. We update things. These jerseys, nothing's going to change. Don't confuse it. But we are changing how we're going to do it next year. Pay attention to that. I'm looking forward to seeing you around. That's it for this week.
Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you next week.